Hello, good afternoon, I guess. We're just about in the afternoon now. Thank you so much for joining us. We are back. This is Cultivating Changemakers. We are Renewable English. There it is, up in the top corner. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you didn't all notice me at the start there, just fiddling around trying to get online. It's been a while. Estrella says hi. There we go. We are back with Cultivating Changemakers. We are up to lesson number 8. And this one is called The Sounds of Change. So before we continue... Oh, that's the wrong lesson there. Before we continue, remember you can follow us. Down there. You can also follow us. Up there. And of course, if you're feeling generous, you can buy us a coffee. He says, sipping coffee from a mug that was received as a wedding present. Almost 10 years ago. Wow, almost 10 years. Had hair and everything. So let's look at music. Now, Plato was a fairly clever chap, so I believe. And he claimed that music is a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and charm and gaiety to life and everything. And everything. So the one that really gets me there is wings to the mind. It really makes you think. It can take you places. It can do amazing things. Soul to the universe. Now, it can help us all be better people. It can help us all think about different things. It can adapt our emotions, adjust our emotions, and basically do whatever we want with our emotions by what we're listening to. I'm a huge fan of listening to music while I work. Sometimes it distracts me. Other times it keeps me laser focused on what I'm doing. So I'm just going to drop in the chat there where we can get the worksheet. Feel free to jump on over there and check it out. And we are going to continue with how music makes us feel. Now we've got 3 whole videos today, so keep yourself strapped in for all sorts of different music coming up. We've got different protest music from different times. We've also got an incredible, fairly new song. It's a couple of weeks old now. It's a couple of weeks since it's been released. Estrella's ready to listen to it all over again. It's a wonderful, wonderful tune. When you watch it, if you don't cry, I'm going to ask you, where is your soul? Because this song is something that has absolutely moved me every single time I've listened to it. It's called We Tried by Louise Harris. Do check out in the description box as to how you can purchase it, but of course you can also stream it, but do purchase it because, you know, independent musicians, they do need support, they do need help, so get in there and purchase as many times as you want, really. You know, why not purchase it 150 times? But of course, do continue streaming it as well. So music. When do you listen to music? I'll give you a few moments there. If you're watching back, bam, hit the space bar or the K button to pause. When do you listen to music? Do you listen to music when you are working? When you are walking? They're 2 pretty strange words. The way they're spelt and the way they sound should really be the other way around. But anyway, always, hardly ever, I listen to music to dance, to cook. Add in your own ideas. You can do it on the worksheet or you can drop them in the chat box. Of course, if you're watching this back later, feel free to do that. Now for me, there's no one answer as to when I listen to music. I didn't put in there for some reason cleaning. I often listen to music while I'm cleaning. The type of music tends to be kind of 80s rock because it gets me moving around and singing into the mop. Or in Spanish it's called a fregona, and I go along and I'm singing my fregona. Yeah. I also love to sing along to basically anything. that's on the radio or on my playlists, my wife and daughter will attest that I am endlessly singing, and it can be somewhat annoying by all accounts. I don't have the best singing voice, not the worst either though. So this is when you listen to music. How about why? Why do you listen to music? Some people listen to music simply to make time go by. Some people listen to music because they can't not listen to music. They can't sit in silence. Some people listen to focus. Other people listen to other people listen to distract themselves. Some people listen to music to make themselves feel happy. Others to make themselves feel sad. The way you feel, maybe you want to amplify the emotion that you're feeling. Maybe you feel sad and you want to, wallow in the sadness. It's okay. It's perfectly fine to do. I always listen to Damien Rice when I want to do that. When you need a good cry, Damien Rice is absolutely perfect for it. Maybe you want to feel a different emotion. Maybe you're feeling sad, but you want to feel happy. So you chuck on a bit of Justin Timberlake or Pharrell Williams because he's happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. It's a ceiling, not a roof. Maybe you want to feel a different emotion, or you just want to feel. Maybe you just want to feel something. So coming up now, we're going to have a look at a few different protest songs from throughout the ages. I want to know, what do you think these songs are trying to say? How do they make you feel? These are not just about what they want to say, but they're also about what they want you to feel. So let's check them out. There are 5 songs there. They're crudely edited together with my wonderful editing skills. You would have thought after 3 years I'd have been got a bit better at this, but sadly I'm not sure editing is my forte. So you'll get to see it in just a moment, but I want to know how they make you feel. How do they make you feel? And I'll see you in about 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Some of you young folks been saying to me, "Hey, Pops, what you mean, what a wonderful world? How about all them wars all over the place? You call them wonderful? And how about hunger and pollution? They ain't so wonderful either. Seems to me it ain't the world that's so bad, but what we are doing to it. And all I'm saying is, see what a wonderful world it would be if only we'd give it a chance." I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Red roses too.
We just want to party. Just feel. We just want to party. Just feel. Just feel. We gotta dance and shake the breeze. We just want to party. Just feel. We just want to party. Just feel.
This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America.
Don't be a queen, whether you're broke or evergreen. You're black, white, beige, chola descent. You're Lebanese, you're Orient. Whether life's disabilities, let's bullied or teased. Rejoice and love yourself today, cause baby, you were born this way.
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your right. Get up, stand up. Don't give
invest your money for the future.
Invest in the future.
I've been talking about clean air.
We've got to clean up our air.
I support a ban on soft money.
We will get all of the soft money out of the campaign.
God bless you.
God bless you.
If you're not turned on to politics, politics will turn on you.
Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
So there you go. There were the different songs. How did they make you feel? Now for me, Wonderful World is a song I love to sing. And it always makes me feel good because it does help you look at the positives, the good things that are happening in the world. You know, like a rolling dog. What's more wonderful than that? Put your bits away, young lady. This is America. Now that song makes me feel worried and nervous. It makes me feel edgy and not comfortable. Born This Way, now that makes me feel, now again, the way you feel could be completely different. It makes me feel empowered. It makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel that, you know, I can be who I want to be. And it's for other people to feel like they can be who they want to be as well. And what else? Get Up, Stand Up. It makes me feel positive. It makes me feel like, you know, I want to go and do something. I want to get out there. I want to stand up for my rights. I want to talk about what's right for me, what's right, but not only for my rights, but for other people's rights as well. Because it's not just about you. It's about others as well. It's about how you can make a difference with other people too. And then Testify just shows brilliantly just how wonderfully corrupt the political system is. Two politicians such as Al Gore and George Bush with wildly different political ideologies, however, somehow very much on the same page. And as we can see with COP at the moment, who controls the past now controls the future. Who controls the present now controls the past. Those who control oil seem to be controlling it as well. Apparently, there's been a heads up that there's been somebody else streaming here. So I'm going to, if I disappear at some point, I apologise. YouTube has given me a warning that it's all good. They've gone away, just like the dog is going away right now. So yeah, how do they make you feel? Testify makes me feel angry, but it makes me feel angry in a good way. It makes me feel angry like I want to do something. You okay, Estrella? Yeah? Good news. I wonder how it makes her feel. Now, before we look at the next song, I want to know, what do you think this song could be about? This is the song I talked about at the top of the lesson, at the start of the lesson. Yes, there's a fly, Estrella. There is. It's one of those songs that it makes you feel. It really makes you feel. It really makes you think. And when you listen to it in conjunction with the video, oof, it's incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. So what do you think it could be about? Feel free, pop your answers in the chat, or if you want to, you can just use the worksheet. Do you feel like you've ever tried, but nothing you do seems to work? You keep trying, but it doesn't seem like anybody's listening. Let's turn this off. Reduce that shine, maybe. There we go. Slightly less shiny face. A bit nicer for everybody. What is it? What have you ever done? What have you ever tried that just didn't seem to work out for you? no matter how hard you tried. And then this lyric, the world is changing all the time and you know it ain't right. Do you think the world is changing for positive in this respect? What do you think? So ain't, of course, is isn't in, as we would say in English. It isn't right. It ain't right. It's a colloquial way of saying isn't. Very English as well. Very English way of saying it. So I'm going to put the lyrics very briefly up on the screen here, so we can have a quick look at the lyrics. We'll look through these again afterwards. The lyrics do come up on the bottom of the screen. Again, I do have to apologise to Louise. I have added the subtitles on the bottom there. So first of all, thank you very much for allowing us to use this song in the session. I got in touch with her on Instagram and she said it was good. It was okay. So thank you very much. And when we did this lesson last Wednesday, we did the live lesson. We had people in from Poland, from Hungary and India in there listening to the session, listening to the lesson and joining in with the lesson and sharing their ideas because, of course, as always, this Renewable English does also go out live in people's classrooms. You can join if you want to with the Wednesday lessons and share your ideas. And this song had a very profound effect on a lot of the students. It also brought up a lot of healthy debate about civil disobedience. I, for one, am for civil disobedience. I believe the people that are putting themselves at risk, putting their political freedom on the line are incredibly brave, and I'm all for what they're doing, and I support them. Should I do it more often? Perhaps I should. Of course, the right to protest here in Spain, we still have it. But I wonder how quickly that would change if we started slow marching down motorways. Who knows? So you're probably a bit more aware of what's coming up now. But let's have a look. I'm going to turn off my mic so you can fully focus on this incredible moving song.
The world is changing all the time, and you know it ain't right. Yeah, I know you think twice. And love, it takes you on a ride and leaves you with no respite. Well, I think I've done my time, but I don't want to cry. So take me where the bluebirds sing, while we lose everything. There's too much poisoning. And fly me where the birds still fly, 'cause smoke fills up our sky, 'cause we ran out of time. Oh well, we tried.
The roads belong to the British fish minority.
We are in the fight of our lives and we are losing.
Global warming, it's a hoax. I mean, it's a money-making industry.
When the wind isn't blowing, the sun isn't shining, how are people to heat their
right to honour our promises?
Well, maybe this was meant to be. Our mother wanted, and we were not conceived. Or maybe we were meant to win, but not enough good drowned out the sin. They won't care. Take me where the bluebirds sing, while we lose everything. There's too much poisoning. And fly me where the birds still fly, 'cause smoke fills up our sky, 'cause we ran out of time. Oh well, we tried, 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 we tried. Oh well, we tried.
Hello, my name is Louise. I'm 24 years old, and I'm here. I'm here because I don't have a future.
So, which lyric for you really jumps up? Which one really screams out to you in this incredible song? For me, the line, or maybe we were meant to win, but not enough good drowned out the sin. This, for me, combined with the images, is such a powerful lyric, a very powerful line. You know, when you believe. Oh, there you go. I didn't even put the mic back on, did I? That was silly, wasn't it? Ha! Schoolboy error. All those lovely things that I was saying, they're all gone. They disappeared. I'll have to say them again. So out of those lyrics, which one really jumps out at you? Which one really screams to you? And how did that song make you feel? Again, all of these questions are there in the worksheet. Feel free to work through, watch back again, listen to the song again, listen to it over and over again, and do, of course, buy it as well. For me, the line, or maybe we were meant to win, but not enough good drowned out the sin, is one that, and then they watch the world cave in. It's just absolutely brutal, and it's a fantastic lyric. And again, with COP28 happening right now, and the idea of phasing out fossil fuels being one that is apparently not workable, where is the good to drown out that sin? Where is the good to drown out that sin? What is the point in COP28? Other than people virtue signalling, oh look, we're here, we're going to do something big, but then at the end of the day, what do they do? What do they agree? What comes out of it? And people will pick through and find some good things here and there, but I don't want to cry. So I'll stop there. And we are going to move on very shortly to something that is. So we've looked there at protest music. We've looked at the ways that the songs can make us feel, can make you feel very emotional, can make you feel happy, can make you feel angry, can make you feel sad. We're going to move on to our interview now with the Planet MC. But before we start that, I want you to have a quick look at these images and think, where do you think the Planet MC lives? So you can see that very famous bridge there in the United States, the Golden Gate Bridge. So everyone's going to be there thinking, he lives in San Francisco, he lives in San Francisco. Other side of the bridge. He lives on the other side, the slightly less famous side. We'll find out very soon when we tune in to the interview. The full-length interview is, of course, on the YouTube channel. If you would like to watch the whole interview, do get on there, do join in with it, do interact with it, of course. And then, what type of music do you think he uses in education? What do you think? The Planet MC. All will be revealed very shortly. Here are 5 questions for you to look at while we are watching the interview. How did he get into rap? That kind of gives the answer away to that previous question. How old was he as an adult getting into rap? How has environmental rap changed his life? Excuse me. How has it made him feel? And what's his favourite thing about hip-hop? Here we go. I've done it again. Done it again. I turned the mic off again, and I've done that whole thing without a mic. You're going to have to completely guess what I was saying. I wonder if you could. Perhaps the other mic was working, the internal mic. I don't know. Maybe it just went quiet and you had to lip read. Now that's a good challenge. I wonder why the mic was turned off on this slide. You can tell I've been away a long time. So first we asked where he was from, and now here are some questions. I hope you're ready, because here comes the interview with the Planet MC. We have a very special guest. It is the Planet MC. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, Harry. So happy to be here, coming to you live from Oakland, California.
How did you get into rap?
You know, I have an older brother. He's about 4 years older than me. So when I was probably 2, he was buying cassette tapes with Run DMC. I think my first cassette tape was the Fat Boys. But as an adult, really, I got into rapping and making hip hop music, you know, when I was about 38, 39 years old. And that wasn't that long ago. And really, it was just a way to talk about the environment with students. It was a really good way for me to just start the dialogue with students about environmental issues.
How has rap and hip hop changed your life, particularly environmental rap and hip hop?
It's given me personally an outlet to be creative and express myself about issues that are hard to talk about sometimes. The big change in my life is that I've been able to reach people, whether it's my old friends who I grew up with or people I don't even know across the world, or their children. You know, I've gotten a lot of really encouraging feedback from young people, and it's just made me feel like I'm doing my best.
In what ways can rap and music in general help people become change makers?
My favorite part about hip hop is not only does it cross generational boundaries, but as it became more and more popularized and mainstream, I think there's been these fusions and crossovers between different genres. Kids need more opportunities to be change makers. Students in general, if you give them the platform, they'll do it.
Exactly that. Thank you so much, Planet MC. It's been an absolute pleasure. So now instead of adding the microphone, he doesn't add the video. Pacham! There we go. Let's have a look at these questions. How did he get into rap? Well, it was thanks to his brother, much like myself. How old was he as an adult getting into rap? He says 38 or 39. Environmental rap has changed his life in many different ways. It's helped him connect with people, connect with his students, connect with people across the world. People like me. Woohoo! How's it made him feel? It's made him feel like he's doing something, like he's making a difference. And his favourite thing about hip-hop is that it crosses generations. It also crosses genres within music. And now before we go, let's have a quick look at what Ali's thoughts are. Ali's thoughts this week about music. Now, she came yesterday after going to a concert, a friend's concert, and she said, I really feel that music can really, really affect you. And I said, but why? And she said, so, you know, you shouldn't just listen to the music, you should really listen to the music. Listen to the lyrics, listen to the sounds. Feel the music, let the music make you feel, and engage with the music and see where it takes you. Which reminds me of my early 20s when I used to surf music. Deltron 3030 was a good one. Just close your eyes and feel the music flow through you. An absolutely great thing to do. But anyway, that's that. Remember, thanks very much for joining us today. We're up to the half hour, so we're all done. Here is how to keep us going. Give us some money, feel free. Let's get rid of that one. Give us a follow. Give us a subscribe, like, all those things. Don't know why my external mic's been turned off for all of these, so I probably sound like I'm in a submarine miles away. And that, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs, cats, whoever you are, wherever you are, however you identify, whatever you're doing, is that. Thank you very much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you soon.